house, and we've got 2 more games to go after this one for today's round of games. We've got boys varsity coming up next. First free throw missed. Second one is good. 56-43. Cats trail. Brianna Owens comes away with the steal with 4 seconds. Going to have to get a shot up with 2 on the clock. Kelsey Harrington puts up a long shot, hits it off the clock up at the top, but a miss. 56-43. Cats fall in this one, and the Wise Central Warriors are your 2017-2018 Region 2D champions. The Cats are the Region 2D runner-up. No small feat, though, for the Lady Cats to finish in second place in this region with all the teams and all the hype going on, or about the Mountain 7 district. 56-43 final. As we do have the trophy presentation coming up, the Cats will get their runner-up trophy here in just a second as Athletic Director Brad Harper out on the floor for the Cats. Still a nice trophy, but it's not the big one yet, right, Mark? So still got a chance at the big one.
Over under 60% chance that Timmons spikes it.
I'm not sure. You pulled the Alabama move where the strength coach. Mr. Harper will present it to the Cats here. We'll let you hear that.
Trophy to the Lady Bearcats of Virginia High.
So definitely nothing to be ashamed of for the Lady Cats as they'll be leaving Wise with a trophy. And like we said, to finish second in this region. And again, we don't know who will play yet because Chatham and Martinsville play at 6 o'clock, so they're just now getting underway. And Cats are going to get their picture there. You can tell they're not happy, though, with that runner-up trophy, and that's a good thing.
Yeah. Nothing stings worse than finishing second.
Yeah, you don't want to lose, but you're glad that they're not happy about it. Coach Timmons not happy about it. Coach Timmons, we'll see if we can talk to him here in the postgame. We just now got our stats. We'll go to a commercial break here in just a second. We'll let you hear, of course, Wise Central being crowned the Region 2D champs for tonight's game.
Athletic Director and Assistant Principal of Union High School, Mr. Mike Goforth, to present the championship trophy. Your 2D champions, the Lady Warriors of Central.
All right, so that'll do it here. We're going to go to the post-game show in just a second. We'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back after this. We'll try to get Coach Timmons to come over and talk to us. But the Cats fall in this one, 56-43 in the Region 2D championship game.
Come on, smile. Oh, honey, he's still not smiling.
Maybe he's not a smiler.
Yeah, maybe he's just not a happy baby.
Maybe he's just being a boy.
Or maybe he's teething.
Maybe it's just a phase.
Maybe he has autism, and we can definitely do something to help.
Maybe is all you need to find out more about autism. No big, joyful smiles by 6 months is one early sign. Learn the others at autismspeaks.org/signs. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
You're listening to Bearcat Basketball on Spreaker Radio, the official internet home of Virginia High Athletics.
Adopting a new pet is a rewarding experience. And Shelter Pets makes super pets. Your new best friend will steal your heart, bring you happiness, and enrich your life for years to come. You can make a difference in the life of an animal. Adopt and bring home a Shelter Pet today. To find out more, visit theshelterpetproject.org. This message has been brought to you by the Humane Society of the United States, Maddie's Fund, and the Ad Council.
In the wake of a disaster, what one thing can you send that will help people the most? A blanket, a tent, a sandbag, a doctor. Actually, if you send a monetary donation, you send all these things. Even a small donation can make a big impact and can quickly become exactly what people affected by disaster need most.
In the wake of a hurricane, your monetary donation can make a huge difference to those in need. To donate, visit supporthurricanerelief.org. That's supporthurricanerelief.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Welcome back here. Post-game show coming up. Cats fall in this one 56-43 in the Region 2D championship game. Let's take a look now at the score breakdown per quarter. Cats won the first period of that one 16-15 as the Eastside Spartans definitely the crowd favorites here as Honaker will be playing them in the boys varsity 1A or 1D championship game here coming up in just a moment. Let's sort of break down this quarter. Virginia High won in the first period 16-15. Second period for Central 12-1 advantage. We were tied 27-27 at the half. Third period, here's the difference in the game, Mark. 14 points for the Warriors, just 3 for the Lady Bearcats. In that fourth period, Wise Central outscored the Cats 15-13 to go on and win 56-43. So you take away that third period, this is a totally different game. But when you only shoot 6% from the floor, like you said, in a period, that has a lot to do with it.
And there's no way the Cats will ever do that again. Like, it's uncharacteristic and just not like them at all.
That's just tough. That's weird, too. After half, we usually see the Cats really get going. But just a little bit different. You never know. That's the thing about playoff time. But, again, Cats will be moving on to the state tournament regardless, as they will hit the road to play against the winner of the Region C championship game between Martinsville or Chatham. That game will be either Friday or Saturday. It'll be their choice, Martinsville or Chatham's choice. Yeah, the Cats shot 35% in the first period from the floor, 21% in the second period, just 3 for 14. And in that third period where we're saying 6%, they were 1 for 15 from the floor. Went 14 for 55 in the whole game, hit 7 threes. The Bearcats did 3 from Campbell, 4 from Amaya Lee, but they put up 25 threes and only made 7. So took a ton of threes in that game. I understand at the end we were just sort of chalking them up, trying to get some, but didn't get to the line all that much. Went to the line 29 times in the last game. This time only 14 free throw attempts for the Lady Cats, and they were out-rebounded 38-31 by Wise Central. Wise Central, as far as total points, they were led really by Olivia Mullins with 10, or not 10, but actually who'd they end up with? It was Brooke Porter and Gracie Mullins had 12. Olivia Mullins had a double-double with 10 points, 10 boards, and Savetnich had 13 points. So she led the team, Savetnich did. She had 13 and 8 boards in the ball game. As for the Lady Cats, they had their leader was Amaya Lee with 14. Jada Campbell had 13. Taylor Owens with 9. Allie Sidnor with 5, and Kerrigan Bailey with 2. And you're just not going to get that. You're just not going to win when you don't have that many girls scoring. You didn't have anybody reach, the 15 to 17 range. So let's take a look at some of the other stats here. The largest lead of the game, the Cats led by 4. Central, 2 minutes to go in that fourth period. The Cats led for just 5 minutes of the game. Wise led 23 minutes of it, and the game was tied for 3 minutes and 29 seconds. Let's look at the score breakdown. In the paint, Wise Central outscored the Cats 36-12. Cats outscored them on turnovers 14-12. Central led in second chance 12-6, and on the fast break they won that too 10-7. And for the Cats, 0 bench points tonight for them, while Wise Central had 4. The score was tied at 4 different times, and we saw 5 lead changes in a game that ended 56-43 in favor of the Wise Central Warriors as they clinch the Region 2D championship, and they will host Chatham or Martinsville here at the Pryor Convocation Center Friday or Saturday. So, Mark, let's go ahead and give us a player of the game for the Cats here, even in the loss. Still a tough outing for the Bearcats. They played well for a half. Things got a little tough there at the end, but, hey, who's your player of the game?
I think I got to go Jada Campbell here. She had a great game tonight. 4 for 10 from the field with 13 points. She came out big, hit that buzzer beater to keep us in it at the half, tied us up there. My there, I'm going to have to go with Amaya Lee. She was a facilitator for this team, really stepped it up, found some wide open people, did a great job on her end tonight as well.
What do you do after this one, Mark?
Not think about it.
Also, we could be having a Bearcat Sports Chat coming up this week, sort of a state tournament show. We're going to be talking, I think, to wrestling had a good run at state, and also swimming. We're going to be talking to different athletes, and then, of course, talking to the girls before they head out and hit the hardwood in the state tournament. So, of course, we'll be heading there too. So just stay tuned on where that'll be and what time, and we'll be covering it. We can guarantee you that, right, Mark? And through thick and thin, Bearcat Radio, right? So this is definitely where the Cats want to be, though. They're in the state tournament.
Yeah, and that's step one. Like I said, now you got to just keep climbing up the ladder. Win your next game, and then keep winning your next game.
To work on it, too. They've got rest. They've got till Friday. So.
Yeah, but you're looking at a team who you haven't seen all year. Not going to have very much film on. But Timmon knows those girls over there with the AAU team that he has.
Depends on which one, yeah. But we'll see how that goes. But, yeah, rest could be a factor. Cats could have been kind of worn out today, not making excuses. Wise played a tough game against Union as well in their game. So who knows, but Wise Central the winner tonight, 56-43. And we'll get ready to check off the air from Dylan Hutton and Mara Carr from the David J. Pryor Convocation Center here at the University of Virginia's College at Wise. The Cats fall in the Region 2D Championship game, but they are headed to the state tournament. Again, just stay tuned for our broadcast schedule on Facebook and Twitter. And that's Bearcat Radio on Facebook and at VHS Bearcat Radio on Twitter. Good afternoon. We hope you have a good night, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you all for tuning in, guys. We look forward to having y'all out at Bearcat Sports Chat later this week, and also look forward to having y'all tune in while we're on the road. Thank you all for tuning in. Good night. God bless, and go Cats.